Yo, what is good? Oh, what? Only one quest. My anime baseball. What is good? I I don't know what to say about this show. It's a reminder that there was a time where this was just every anime, where every single time we were watching something, it practically led to them taking any type of chance and running with it. In the case of the looking up skirts and stuff like that, so much so that there's things actually built in so they can't do what it is they want to do. So it begs the question, why is it there? Or why do these characters try to do these things? The world may never know. Um, it's funny to me that not only do they try to do, you know, things like this, but it's just been such a long road of shows that haven't done it that it almost feels out of place for some reason. So I guess that's my only real like gripe about it is how like cliche it is, I guess you could say. Like it doesn't help me watch the show more, I guess if that makes sense. Like I'm not more entertained because these things are happening. It's kind of like the opposite. It's just like a time where they could have been fleshing out these characters, but that's probably the last time I'll need to say this, but that's if there's any question of why I seem like I don't enjoy it. It's because of that, but the thing that is really easily one of the fun things to watch is just the story that this guy is the artist or the author is crafting. Happy was getting a lot of flack in my mind, in my heart, just when I was looking at him and thinking, wow, how convenient. But the crazy thing about a name like Happy is a word anybody that's like very young could come up with. So, of course, it's a very smart way of playing on why that name would be something of a easy go to for the character of Rebecca when she's as young as she is, and especially as alone as she is. Having someone to all of a sudden be with you and bring you happiness that you didn't have was a really smart play on that naming situation. So it's almost like, hey, why are you assuming this is just Happy from the past and he lived all the way till now? And he got abandoned by Natsu on accident. Because that's what it seems like until they do this. So either you accept it or don't. I think that's just pretty much what he's doing there. It's almost like Final Fantasy. It's like a video game you love, but it's not the game you love. You know what I mean? Like it's the game. If you were a Dragon Ball Z enthusiast and you see a game Chrono Trigger, the characters look oddly familiar, but none of them ever existed in a Dragon Ball Z, uh, canon universe, and that's because of the person who wound up drawing those characters. So it's this type of stuff that makes you feel like it's all connected. And I am not going to say one way or another if it is or not because I don't know and I don't know if I will be long around the show long enough to find out as well. So I'm trying my best. The other thing that caught me is how dirty they did Happy's character. Like they really had to kill Happy, then turn him into a robot. Like, dang. I think this is the things that he was afraid to do, but at the end of the day, it was never fully explained who was capable of putting Happy and the personality that is Happy into this body and it be practically like uh, feel the same. You know what I mean? So that is the true question that I had out of seeing that. She did pray or like wish for it, right? The mother grants wishes. So it was kind of like a very smart play on, uh, yeah, mother is out there, but why would she listen to anybody like you? You know, like why would she listen to y'all? So it is a very, very uh, interesting show to say the least. But we're pretty much just looking at Lucy as a child growing up again and a Gray and Natsu baby because it literally looks like Natsu but has Gray's hair. And it had Gajeel linked to it at first. I think that was like a shout out to Gajeel. Love you, buddy. Take care. But the show has potential, I'm not gonna lie. It definitely surprised me with the actual storytelling, right? Like the actual plot again. It's hard to say this, but there was times when Fairy Tail had some pretty hardcore storylines. They just never amounted to what people liked because you can kind of tell where it was going to go at the end of the day every time. So hopefully that's a different thing they can continue to pull off. If not, we'll just have to see what it is this show can do. Until then, hopefully we are all entertained and get to see some awesome stuff pop off. I will definitely talk to you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace. Oh, that did no damage. Help.